Good evening, esteemed fans, wherever you might be watching us. This is Call Wave TV. Of course, we resume the political discourse here without mentioning words. We are very much ready and, of course, prepared for today's intriguing and exciting in-depth analysis. There are more meat to chew, honestly, as the pages of the newspaper is well loaded and, of course, to explode. And we have a standby esteemed analyst to begin the day's journey today. I welcome you to this exciting moment. I remain Chigos Ndibo, the host anchor, as you join us. Of course, you know the rule of engagement. Kindly hit the like buttons, share this video, let it go viral, let others get to join us, of course, in what we are doing today. There are several, of course, topical issues to deliberate on, and the major one is focused on the recent or renewed position of the Niger Delta militants, of course, to join Simon Ekpa in the quest for the restoration of the Biafran state, having accepted and embraced the 1 month lockdown of all government parastatals and institutions within the defunct Biafran territory. Of course, it has commenced in earnest, and the what reaching us is that most government parastatals and offices are shut down in compliance with the lockdown, 1 month lockdown. Sit at home. It is happening live and direct. While we are still, of course, discussing that, the Chinese government have decided, the Chinese firm have mastered that plan to seize Nigerian government assets in 3 countries, in 8 countries, because of the non-servicing of debt. And this is happening, that Nigeria is having so much mercy that they could not contend with, they could not offset. And to this end, they have been brought to this international disgrace. And it's quite unfortunate that we are having this even at this very precarious time, that Nigerian economy is struggling to survive, almost at the state of moribund. As the case is, this national embarrassment, not being able to offset, of course, the servicing of debt, but procurement of private jets, yachts, and of course, 300% of increment of the judges' allowances and salaries, and the jumbo pay received by the senators and the House of Representatives, and the renovation, one term, of course, humongous amount voted for that cause. It's quite very disturbing and unfortunate. The Niger Delta militants has vowed, and the 10 Niger Delta people, to join Moses Simon Ekpa in the quest for the restoration of the Biafran state. As you join us, kindly hit the like buttons. We have one of our analysts here, a man of timber and caliber, a man who believes, of course, in the cause of freedom of his people, a Biafran man. He is not afraid or ashamed to identify with his people, and of course, with his identity. You are welcome, Prince Dan Odo.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure meeting with you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. It's a great pleasure indeed having you today. What is the development, of course, regarding the 1 month lockdown of government parastatals and institutions in the defunct Biafran territory, which has commenced in earnest? What, of course, is your perspective regarding this development?
Okay, I think as I earlier said, as you can see, we are drawing close to a final declarations of Biafran state. And what you are seeing happening in Biafran land is part of the measure for we to demonstrate to the entire global world that the entire Biafran people have actually rejected Nigeria, and we don't want Nigeria. We want a free, sovereign Biafran state. So that is what is playing out here.
Now, the South, of course, the Niger Delta have joined this, of course, lockdown. They have embraced Mazi Simon Ekpa project. Unlike the previous times, they have understood that these are their brothers, and they cannot win the war for freedom, except they align with the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government. What is your reaction regarding the South now joining the program for this lockdown?
I would have said I've given them kudo for doing that, but because I'm not a child for where they for where they are, I'm not believing in the alliance because they are all deceivers. They are all deceivers. They have done it once, done it twice. So this time around, nobody can take them serious. Because they only do this when maybe their pocket is dry, just for them to get money from the federal government. So that is why a person like me, I don't take them serious. So I would have advised them that whether they come out to alliance or not, Biafran declaration is sacrosanct. It will get to everybody. So they should go to their usual back seat and sit down until we bring Biafra to their doorstep. Yeah.
Until you bring the good news of Biafra restoration to
their
their doorstep. Now, the Nigerian government, of course, has given the National Assembly proposing a bill for 25 years jail term for anyone advocating or agitating for the Biafra cause. What is your perspective regarding this? Which means Mazen Simon Ekpa, if captured, might be killed, not just even imprisoned. And everyone agitator will be backing 25 years jail term according to the new proposal. Your take on this?
They are joking. They are joking. Because to start with, freedom. There's a freedom of speech, coupled with this self-determination. Self-determination is an international. It's been recognized by the international law. So why would Nigerian own be different? Are they not part of this? So they, I think what I'm saying here is the joke of the most the highest order. So they are joking. They are not serious.
There's one military, Nigerian military personnel, who said that this Umama, of course, in Facebook, I come across, he said this Umama are more determined and very serious. He's referring to the Biafran resistant fighters, that they are more prepared than ever one could imagine. That him being a soldier, of course, will not dare get into their where they camp. So telling people that what these guys are doing can never be taken for granted. Your take on that?
We told them earlier on that that this very present Biafran agitation that we came prepared. It's not just a mere talk. It's not just a mere talk. I think the so-called the criminal in Abuja are looking at it as a mere talk. We are serious about it. As even their military personnel can confirm that. You understand me? We are still preparing. Presently, we are still on the guerrilla warfare. But I'm assuring them today that with time, with not distant time from now, we will come out to take them on what they call a conventional warfare.
According to the position of Simon Ekpa, that they are now preparing for offensive, no longer defensive.
Of course. As it is now, we have no other choice rather to take the bull by the horn in whatever way. Yes. So Nigerian government, as we earlier told them, that none as it is, Biafra land is still open for you. Go in there, take your belonging, Move away all your security forces. Recognize our 40 state and release the leaders of the indigenous peoples of Biafra in person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for peace to reign. Failure to do that, I'm telling you authoritatively that come December 2nd, we burn down Abuja. Yes.
How do you intend to do that? I hope we don't promote violence here.
No.
We just analysis.
That is how angry that we are. That is how angry we are. That is how angry we are.
I mean, you people are angry with Nigerian government.
Nigerian government. Oga, I'm telling you, these people, they have killed our fathers, killed our mothers, leaving us orphan. We grow up at the mercies of the Almighty God. Yes, most of us have no experience of what they call a mother and father care. So, as you can see, the levels of the evil that the federal governments of Nigeria have perpetrated into their so-called citizens. So that is why today now we are growing up, and when I sleep, wake up here in Nigeria, it seems like if I should commit suicide. I heard that name called Nigeria.
With so much passion.
I'm telling you that I heard that name called Nigeria. It's an evil name. It's an evil. It is even better other thing happen than for somebody to say I'm a Nigeria. If somebody said it is better person kill me than to tell me say you are a Nigeria, God forbid.
What could have informed your position, this strong resolve, and of course, this test for the Nigerian state?
Okay. As you can see, Nigeria was supposed to be a state, but they turn around to be something else. We are in a country where some group believe in Nigeria. Some don't believe in Nigeria. Okay, just take a sample. In last administration of Mohammed Buhari, you know the effort that he caused. How he killed the Igbos, how he killed the Biafrans, how he bypassed the law and do things. Oga, in every well-meaning society, they respect what they call rules of law. So in a situation, Nigeria is claiming to be a state, and you don't go according by your law. So what do you expect? We don't respect such people of that sort nature. Take like for instance, the adoptions of Nnamdi Kanu and all the evil that they have done in the lives of that young man. The evil that they have done in the lives of that young man, and up to today, they don't want to repent. But I'm telling you today that within a short period from today as we speak, Nigeria state will live to regret their action of all the evil that they have perpetrated against the Biafran people.
What can you say about the seizure of three private jets or Nigerian or presidential jets by the Chinese firm in France? What does that imply? or what does that tell about Nigerian state and, of course, the future ahead?
I think if I should respond on that, I would have advised the entire China. If they have anything to take from Nigeria, they should come and take the entire Sorok. Not the gate. Because the gate cannot fetch them anything. Because as it stands today, as I earlier said, Tinubu was hungry for power. And he has gotten the power today now. Which under Tinubu, Buhari were supposed to have none rot in prison. Because Buhari has not explained to us where he kept all the money he collected from China. And Tinubu come on board, then seated under that illegality to cover up.
Okay.
To cover up, so that Nigeria will not know. So I think it's a welcome idea for China and to begin to raise alarm, because it's part of them raising alarm for people from Nigeria to know what's up.
Which means, of course, there is danger for the Chinese firm to start the seizure of Nigerian properties targeted in 8 nations. It means they no longer have confidence in Nigeria survival.
At all. They don't, because all the old people that have been parading themselves as leader, they are not leader, but criminals. They are criminal. Buhari is a criminal. Tinubu is a criminal. Because if Tinubu really actually want to exonerate himself from what is on ground, he would have ordered for the arrest of Buhari, for him to come and account for all where he kept all the money he borrowed from China for 8 years. Today now in Nigeria, me and you cannot eat. To feed family now, if you are not a strong man who has a heavy muscle, you can't feed your family. But we are in a country claiming we own all mineral resources.
It's quite unfortunate, honestly, what is happening. And people are trapped in this mess and they're not knowing where to fall back. Just as we learned that more than 50 million people has voted yes for Biafra referendum. Of course, self-referendum that is ongoing. And of course, there are rumors that Simon Ekpa could be rendition to Nigeria any moment from now, that the Finnish government is affirming that Simon Ekpa will be sent to Nigeria any moment from now. Is it just mere propaganda, or what is your perspective regarding this?
You can't take that as a mere propaganda. Because money has power. But normally, Finland supposed to be one of the highly respected nation, and perhaps Simon Ekpa is a dual citizen of Finland
And Biafra.
And Biafra, and Finland was once under this same shoe of Simon Ekpa. So if they happen to betray their citizen and hand him over to the Nigerian government, so which means they have compromised.
But do you see the possibility of Finnish government compromising, of course, with Nigeria, just to betray the position of their citizens?
In fact, I'm still doubting. Why? Because The Finnish government knows much about the international law. So my text here is this: if the Nigerian government actually know that what Simon Ekpa is doing is amounting a crime, I think I should advise them here to follow due process rather than this illegality, because it will not work. So they should go to court, go to file a suit in international court, and then work towards extraditing Simon Ekpa.
Who is not their citizen? Do they have any rights to extradite someone who is not their citizen?
At all. Perhaps they don't even have right to do that.
Honestly, it's a dead end. It's just chasing after shadow or distracting, of course,
They don't
themselves.
even have right to do that, because I think Simon Ekpa raised up Nigerian passport and they tear it into two. Denounce and being a citizen of Nigeria. So by law, Nigeria have no right to extradite him.
Nigeria has lost the right to extradite, even to meddle into his issues, because there is not even evidence that he committed the crime, because it's not within the jurisdiction where such alleged crime was levied against him. Thank you so much for your wonderful submissions. We do appreciate you once again.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
it is a Biafran proponent and activist who is very much optimistic that nothing but Biafra is the only solution for a lasting peace and, of course, progress registered in Africa. And we do appreciate you. I wish you all the best, of course, ahead. Thank you once again.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, we have here another personality. It is happening. The Niger Delta militants and, of course, states have joined fully the Biafran struggle. What is your perspective regarding this development?
Good morning, Mr. Chugese. I, Benchak, was one of Ogwa.
Was it one of
Ogwa.
Oba?
Yeah. Good morning for our sponsors. May God bless you people one by one. Now, to say about the Niger Delta to join the people of Biafra to fight. Yeah. My brother, I will not say it is not a surprise to me for them to be joining, because I myself know that the idea already, they have already been there over 10 years ago. So anyone where they say, they are coming to join the Biafras, well, it's a progress. But what are they coming? Now, if they say they are coming there to join them for sit at home, to destroy the property of Nigeria, that would be so nice to me. Well, like over there, yeah, for me, I don't think that they have anything in Nigeria property in Biafra land, apart from the Niger Delta side, which is the oil producing company. If they can stop them for that oil produce, I'll be so proud. If they can do that lockdown over there, I'll be so glad.
The lockdown has commenced, according to information reaching us, and some states parastatals offices, of course, are on the lock and key. And, civil servants are very much apprehensive of whatever might become of them, being that the ministry said they are not everywhere, they are not magicians, and the safety of the citizens might not be guaranteed, of course. And, we still have about several weeks to go before we can make informed decisions whether the sit at home or the lockdown was complied fully or not. Well, whatever be the case, there are some government parastatals that are on the lock and key. So what could that mean? Does it mean that Nigeria presence is diminishing within the Biafran territory?
Well, in the land of the Biafra, there for let us say about the Nigeria property in the land of Biafra. Can you mention it? Well, I know that, is it not the police barrack, army barrack, state house, and House of Assembly in Biafra land. Unless we are talking about Niger Delta there, which will have the oil producing company, which they have. But I don't think that my people can go and defeat army over there. And anybody that's saying that goes to defeat army, no. But once they will do something that to give me ground is to paralyze the oil sector, the oil. That is why I know say they will have that power. If they do it, I'll be so happy. But saying that they're going to block the barrack police, no, I don't think so. I am not a baby. I know what it takes. And if they say Biafra comes today, we are going to collect other side. It's our own. So you cannot go and destroy it. Oh yes, you cannot destroy army barrack. You cannot destroy police barrack. It's your own. So you don't need to destroy it. So you have to use another system and follow it.
Another system and follow it.
Yes.
Nigeria three private presidential jets has been seized, even the newly procured one, according to informations. What can you say? Chinese firm is coming after Nigeria for defaulting to pay to service the debt that was borrowed. You know, Nigeria Buhari borrowed until he handed over to Tinubu, and Tinubu vowed to Nigeria that he's going to step in the shoes of Buhari, which we have seen very clearly. The rascality in the borrowing of funds without management. So, what can you say now? The Chinese is targeting Nigerian assets in 8 nations.
Well, reality is a great news. Nigeria borrow money from China, and they haven't redeemed the money. Now, what I found out, Nigeria is not the first, and Nigeria will not be the second or the third, where Chinese have already taken over the nation. I know that Chinese will take over Nigeria, but Biafra is so close. Any day you hear the announcement of Biafra, the remaining one, Chinese will take over. So Chinese will take over. It is not a play. Chinese goes to take over Nigeria. While they are waiting Biafra nation to move out, so that the remaining one they will take over. Let us say ourselves.
Is that for real?
It's reality. Because the money they're holding, they're borrowing from Chinese. Nigeria can never pay it.
Well, Ogun State government and the federal government say they are fighting back. They're fighting back the Chinese firm or the Chinese government for the seizure. Well, it's a court that pronounced that verdict in France. You know, these people respect laws, international law. They are not just Nigerians that anything can happen. So, do you think Nigerian government can succeed in this case? It's an international.
I don't think. I don't think Nigeria will never succeed. Because remember, far back, the stand Americans are now saying by 2000, Nigeria will dismantled. They have already seen it long time. Now, what those people are looking, they are looking the fault to make Nigeria to come down. So I don't think Nigeria will win the case.
What does that mean? There is hunger in the land. The economy is moribund. It's in comatose. Companies are folding up, even indigenous companies. About 50 firms shut down operations because of the cost of operations and what they believe to be the government unfavorable conditions. 16 multinationals have fled Nigerian shores, and now Nigerians are being dragged internationally, of course, disgraced for not being able to pay debt. What happens to the money that was borrowed? These are what Nigerians are asking.
There is one thing here. When we hear this question, I'll be laughing. What make me laugh? I remember what my leader said in 2006 when he was in prison. He said, I will use Biro. He did not say I will use gun. He said, I will use Biro to smart Nigeria, both international and local. So for this thing that you are saying me, I'm remembering what the young man said by that time. He have already dismantled Nigeria, both international and local. So a lot of things is still coming out. This one we are seeing is small. Before December, we will see more. More company will fold. They'll be running away. What can Nigeria? What are they going to do? Instead, they try to be borrowing another money. No company, they cannot rebuild. You tell me say things will be well in the nation. No, I don't think. If the president know the right thing, they could have already revised back under this APC government. But they are running far, 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 like Pharaoh in Egypt. What happened to Pharaoh in Egypt is what is happening in Nigeria. So, and Nigeria can never escape it. Let me say, this present government, being APC government, is goes to finish Nigeria. It's goes to bury Nigeria totally. They are not coming to revive Nigeria back. They are coming to bury Nigeria totally. And Tinubu is the one who will do the work, and he's doing the work already. Ahmed Tinubu is doing the work, which I like it. I like it 100%. Whatever he's doing, I will say, may God give him more strength, and God will be blocking his ear as a block Pharaoh. As a block Pharaoh ear, you cannot before the children of Israel moving out from Egypt. You know a lot of calamity that fall in Israel. That is what is falling in Nigeria. Number one, look at Olympic. They went spent 90-something billion of naira. They could not win. Come on, brown. Is it silver? Is it gold? Gold is too high. Silver is too high. What about bros? No one. Nothing.
No one. They went. They said they went for jamboree. They just went to for excursion.
Excursion. That's where they went. Know how much they spent. Now they're crying. So we lost a lot of 90-something billion of naira, and we could not carry anything. Lose, just wasted the money.
And panel of inquiry has been set to ascertain why they could not win even a bronze. Maybe they will set an inquiry and sponsor that inquiry, maybe with another 10 billion.
Oh yes.
To make their investigation, and come out with their findings.
And nothing they will get. Nothing.
It's quite unfortunate.
Look, one thing is going wrong. If the leader cannot reverse back and think about it, nothing he can do. This government is coming to fold Nigeria. They just cover it. They cannot tell the citizen. They cannot tell the citizens. This is what is coming out. President close mouth. Vice President close mouth. Chief Army Staff, Army General close mouth. The Chief Judge close mouth. Senate close mouth. House of Assembly close mouth. Because instead for them to say a nation is coming out, how are we going to do if this nation come out? How are we going to survive? They cannot say that. How do you think that things will not be going wrong? Things must be going wrong in the nation. And a lot of companies will be collapsing. So Nigeria cannot survive on it until they hear the voice of God, or until Biafra be out before Nigeria will stand. And once Biafra is out, China will take over. That will be the downfall of Nigeria.
China will take over the southwest and the north.
Oh yes.
Well, of course, these are projections. Perhaps that might come true, but nevertheless, we continue to watch as things unfold. But it's quite very disturbing and very unfortunate what is happening. But this perhaps is paving way for an irreversible end. Nobody knows. The North are crying for division. Araba, Arewa, the public. Why the Hausas of the northern extraction are saying, no, we don't believe in Arewa. The Arewa is the brainchild of the Fulani Caliphate. That we are not Fulanis. You can't subject us to Arewa program of the public, that we are Hausas and we have our own common, of course, nomenclature. You don't join us with the Fulanis. What exactly is happening?
Well, where they are depend, but I know that Arewa is under Hausas, and they cannot. Just be as a way we have Arewa, Oduduwa, and Masop. time of Obasanjo regime. Arewa Northern.
The Hausas ethnic nationality are said Arewa is a Fulani nomenclature, a
Okay.
Fulani branchite, and they don't subscribe to that.
Okay.
They are craving for their own nation, not being part of Fulani Caliphate.
Okay, now what name did they give themselves now as the real Hausas for the youth?
Only time will tell, of course, they have not come up with any nomenclature regarding that. Whatever happens, we'll get abreast with the realities as they continue to unfold. Thank you once again,
Thank you.
Mr. Mazi Benjak, for being
Benjak.
here this morning.
Wazika one of Ogwa.
Wazike, one of Albia, and possibly Wazirike of Biafra.
Yeah,
Thank you once again,
thank you.
Benjak.
Benjak. Wazika one of Ogwa. May God bless you people that watching us. Boy your children, boy your business, whatever you're doing, let God Almighty strengthen you and give you long life and prosperity. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you once again. Mazi Benjak have made his own position known. As in fans kindly hit the like buttons as you join us. We are here, of course, in this interactive moment with Chigos and Divo here in Call Web TV. In today's political discourse, it has been very intriguing and exciting moment, so to say, because we have several interactions and, of course, expressions of views of individuals who have come to express their own candid opinions regarding issues of development. And I believe you have enjoyed this moment, of course, with CoreWeb TV. Kindly share this video, subscribe to this if you have not done so. As it's a returning subscriber, thank you for standing in. You could as well support this project and program via the super chat or the super thanks. You can gift us through that, of course, button telling us get on with the good job. And of course, you can support us. Thank you once again. Biafra Tantam TV, okay, is here with us, and we have the next analysis before we, of course, go to the comment section. Keep sharing, keep commenting, of course. Hit the like buttons. We want to get at least 100 likes from this live this moment. We are more than 100 here watching. Let's just do the job now. Let's go together. Just in less than 5 seconds, we can get the job done. Hit the like buttons now. The thumbs up. Don't give us a thumbs up. Do that. Do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much as you comply with this program. And of course, rule of engagement. Share this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And of course, let us know what is your own perspective regarding this program and the topical issues discussed. There is fire on the mountain. The sector could no longer hold. Things has fallen apart. Of course, that reminds us, of course, of the late said Achino Achebe and his stories, living in bondage, and another person living in bondage. Could that be expressed as the position of offense of Nigerians today? We have Mazi. Good morning. Can we have your own perspective regarding this? Is what is happening here? It is becoming more interesting and intriguing. Good morning. It's a pleasure being part of this political discourse today.
Good morning. On what subject?
It is happening. Let's start with the seizure. Three of the Nigerian presidential jets has been seized. Following, of course, the judgment ruled by a France within the France legal jurisprudence. They seize Nigeria. They hold Bese. They not fit pay the Bese or service the Bese, the interest, and now they don't hold those private jets, presidential jets, and even the one where they say they buy new, they say they pack them.
That was good for Nigerians. Since they leave the right thing they're supposed to do to be a productive country, and they only depend on borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. When you are in the act of borrowing and borrowing, this is the result of it. Now they will start seizing your house and seizing every other property of yours. So Chinese seizing Nigerian presidential jet is not a new thing to me, because I know that Nigeria is owing them. They are doing the right thing to seize If possible, they go even this Mohammed International Airport, they will still collect it. Because Nigeria has been living in such art of borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. Ask them, where do they channel those money they are borrowing? There is hunger in the land. There is no road. There is no power. Where are they channeling all those money they are borrowing and borrowing?
I wanted to ask throw the question to you, but you are very fast to have.
Where are they channeling all those money? Borrow,
It's the
borrow,
fundamental
borrow, borrow.
issue. Where are they channeling the money?
No good road, no railway, no food, no power, no electricity, not everything just like that. Those money Chinese. If that I will have opportunity, I will point international airport, all the international airports in Nigeria, let Chinese take it over, so that let's see whether our leader, whether they can use their number 6. It's too obvious, my brother. It's too much. A whole country. I saw where Obi was saying in a paper that it is an international embarrassment, and which is true. This is a very big slap to Nigerians. International, the whole world have already picked it up now. Now Nigeria is showing they have seized their major 3 presidential jets. My brother, it's a very, very big disgrace to this country. So far, we are concerned for us, Nigeria. It's a very big, big disgrace.
I just remembered you asked what are they using the money to do. Okay, I remember that during the protest that Akpabio, the Senate president, said that as Nigerians are protesting, they will be drinking tea. Maybe they are using the money to drink tea.
Yes, I heard it directly from Akpabio. Why you people are protesting?
They will
we
be
are
drinking
inside
tea.
here eating, which means those money they are borrowing, they are sharing it within themselves
To chop.
to eat, to train their children to flex their life. Now it has come to vomit. Let them come and hold. Now I saw in the paper where they mentioned about 8 countries where
They are targeting the
they are
assets.
targeting the asset of Nigeria. It's very, very fine. When they grab all those assets and other countries that Nigeria owe, will come lose the remaining one and hold. Then we will know where we belong then. But I believe by then, Biafran people have already have their freedom. They will pay with their heads. When the right time shall come, they will pay with their head. Let them start dealing with this country. Let them start doing whatever thing they will. But one thing I believe in this life, whatever thing that goes up must surely come down. So far, this world is round. Whatever that go up must surely come down. Let them continue. They are going to see more. Not only private jet to my brother. They are going to get more and more before it will start from individuals. And the next individual they will start carrying out with all these top politicians and all these senators. Let them carry all of them and go. Let them go there and serve them until they pay the money they borrow from Chinese.
Well, I'm not just only some Chinese. So there are other, of course, IMF is there, World Bank is there. Other countries are there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. When other countries see that Nigeria have already kicked off the ball now, themselves will choke and know what to grab hand upon to take their own back.
No, the lockdown, the Niger Delta have joined the movement, of course, for the lockdown of federal government and state government parastatals and ministries and institutions in the entire defunct Biafran territory. According to information that some state or local government are in the lock and key because of this new declaration or instruction given by the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic, government in Niger, all the way from Finland, Okuyane Deude, Dim,
Yes,
in
yes,
Nigeria.
yes.
What exactly is happening?
Yes, I am happy for the Niger Delta now they have joined because their eye has opened and they have seen the handwriting on the wall. Know that what we have been glamoring for a long, what we have been talking about is now a real. They have seen the flash picture of it, knowing that what these people are talking now is makes sense. Good as they join the protest is very, very good. And Simon Ekpa is a God sent also because he's doing the right thing based on the international law. Because I believe he's a learned man and a civilized guy, so he knows the right thing to do in an appropriate time. When you want to issue order or when you want to give a directive, he know what to do based on what he learned and how other countries got their freedom from other this Finland we are talking about now, when they pull us from Russia. So he's following their directives because I'm sure that those Finland people, those that were there have already given him a guideline. If you want to achieve, a thing, follow like this, do it in this way, do it in this way. That is what Simon Ekpa has been doing, and have been moving it successfully. So definitely he will get what he's looking for. Whether Nigeria is like it or not, whether they are ready to let them go or not, but they will hear by fire, they will go.
They will hear by fire and by brainstorm.
They will hear by fire and storm. We are now waiting for that December 2nd. That's where everybody is at, because he himself that announced it is working hardly towards it, and he mean every damn thing that he says. Are you getting it? He mean whatever thing that he said. Even though that the Nigerian people, they were talking of extraditing him to Nigeria, but that one will be impossible, my brother, because the man has gone beyond that level of extradition. Because in that Finland, he has he's one of the government officials. He worked with the government officials in Finland. So Nigeria thought that maybe Finland is Finland is not Lagos, or Finland is not Abuja. It's not a country that you can easily bribe.
It's not Kenya.
It's not Kenya. This is a country that work with justice. It's not a bribe, a corrupt country. So them trying to, how many times have they sent the suicide bomber to get this man? They couldn't, even the last one they did, they couldn't get there because of their equipment and other things, how they saw them. So showing that they are just wasting their time and their energy
Honestly,
in thinking that they can get some money, but they can't get some
I
money.
learned from Simon Ekpa's space handle that it is only 100 people that voted for the independence of Finland, while 88 voted against it. So the difference is just 12. Only 12 persons decided the destiny, altered the destiny of entire Finland. And today, Finland is recognized as one of the best developed countries on what powers. So 50 million who have voted yes for Biafra referendum, which means it's a very monumental development.
Yes. If they have got a 50 million,
More than 50 million plus.
okay, more than 50 million plus, and the referendum is not yet ending. It's still on. It's not yet over, which means before it will end that November, that means they will get over 100 million. Because there are people there are some people that wanted to vote that don't have an Android phone, but they said that they will send a code that they will use so that everybody will partake on that referendum. When they done that, that means they will get over 100 million people over this. And when they get over 100 million people, that means the goal has been already scored by itself.
Church Abashala. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my brother, we are going.
We are going, right?
We are going.
Yeah, well,
we are going.
Kindly hit the like buttons and share this video as you join us. You could also do better by gifting us, of course, through the super thanks and contacting Chigozendibo via the WhatsApp line that is being described in the description button there. Yes, according to the last speaker, he said we are going. According to Igbo, they said Egu Laka Naba. Iwatago Obalana Koko, Nigeria Abalana Koko, according to the expression of opinions of persons here. Well, what is your own perspective regarding this development? Honestly, it is no longer a dull moment here. Things are, of course, taking steps, and there are confusions amidst all this development. Biafra Tantam said Nigerian hand is too short to get where Prime Minister is. They can't reach him. They can't use him more. Ikuku Amanonya. Now, wow. Biafra Tantam, why not give us a chart, a super chart, of course, to say thank you for what you are doing. We do appreciate. Okay, they should include. You said they can't reach where he is. I beg. Auzi Kukama Nonya, Bikono. Kaimara Kwano, because Kaimara Kaineme, as people do say, more countries to remove. Well. You have been saying, Joke, thank you for being part of today's broadcast. You say, Monetis or Ibe. Keep the work going. Okay, thank you. Again, I have read that. Ibe is saying, good morning, my brother Chigoze. Good morning to you also, wherever you might be watching us from. If they can, he said, if they can solve the only thing uh, to sustain than, wow, okay, crude oil, well, whatever be the case, it means Biafra Tantan TV is one of the uh, notable commenters here this morning. Kenneth, thank you for being here. He said, freedom is coming, Biafra is the key by his own expression. Emmanuel, thank you for being part of this. Of course, you're asking what is happening. Well, keep watching. You will get to know what is watching happening. Subscribe and share this video. And of course, give us a thumbs up. You understand what is happening. People are responding and reacting to developments and issues of concern as it borders on the existence, of course, social, political, and economic sphere. As things are getting a wire out of control, spilling out of control, and people are asking what is happening. Well, you got to know, Isaac Eze. It is quite unfortunate, my brother, unfortunate indeed, that Nigeria has been dragged to the mud. Of course, an international embarrassment. Lawali Abiodun Lawal, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. Where are you watching us from? This is called Web TV, where we bring the unbiased reportage of events. Of course, the impulse of the masses have been felt regarding the development and issues of burden on the existence and, of course, the circumstances surrounding the social, political, and economic sphere within the Nigerian state. Everywhere seems to be a dogs, and of course, there is fire on the mountain. Where do we run to becomes, of course, the nagging issues of concern. Nigerians finding it extremely difficult to survive. Feeding families becomes almost near impossible because of the economic mishaps as Nigeria resumes their normal activities after the 10 days perhaps protest as an expression of vote of no confidence in Tinubu's administration and APC dispensation, of course, that have brought so much harm, pain, agony on Nigerians. Though some areas we could not observe the protests, some said they are not part of the protest because they believe not in the cause of Nigerian project. Some said they will continue the protest comes October 1st. Of course, if the Nigerian government or Tinubu administration fail to meet the demands that was itemized, well, whatever be the case, some said he cannot meet this demand. He cannot meet these demands because he has lost direction, or his uh, economic advisors have lost direction and they don't have any clue on how to navigate out of this quagmire, out of this forest or wood of confusion. Whatever be the case, let's grant them the benefit of that until comes the 1st of October, where we will be live reporting the development. Of course, giving them a scorecard. Mr. Niyi is here. Mr. Niyi, good morning. Can I have you just, this is live, and your input and attention is needed regarding this development. Whatever be the case, of course, we do appreciate all assembly for being part of today's broadcast and in-depth analysis. Thank you once again for being part of this, Mr. Mr. David. Mr. David, just 2 minutes. I'm rounding up. Let's have David, the Aluta continue. What is your perspective? The Niger Delta militants have said we are embarking on 1 month lockdown. You are part of the Niger Delta states. I am also part of Niger Delta from Imo State. So, what can you say about this development by the Niger Delta militants? Is it that they have run out of cash? You know, there is shortage of cash at this point, or they meant business?
Yeah, good morning. First and foremost, I want to say the Niger Delta youth are not speaking for the entire Niger Delta. Because if they are truly speaking for the entire Niger Delta, their focus should be for the development of the Niger Delta and that of the village of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If they are saying the total shutdown will be in solidarity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is a welcome development.
That is what their position is.
Okay, if that is their position, it's a good cause, and most persons would support that, because you cannot incarcerate one of them and then expect them to be silent. You cannot incarcerate their son now, and there have been no fair hearing, no fair trial has been given to him. So if that is their position, let the government feel it the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu too is feeling it in detention. Because you claim Mazi will have a free and fair trial, but today Mazi Nnamdi Kanu even is not even access to even to a courtroom. So because I believe it does not work this way. What I felt was that the government will want to persuade them at this point. The government will want to send the so-called traditional rulers who are corrupt, who are bent on looting the commonwealth of the people. But what they want to believe that is that the youth should take their stand that enough is enough. You see it, that even everybody is tired of the one Nigeria system. Everyone. So for them to have said, you come to Niger Delta region, you exploit their resources. That is where the wealth of Nigeria, that is where you get the wealth of Nigeria to shared among every region. Still, we lack social amenities. Still, their son is not represented in the federal level. Still, these guys have been deprived of every good thing, every good thing in Nigeria, and he still want them to be part of that contraption called Nigeria. Ogoni oil spillage that Buhari signed.
Yeah.
He said he was going to spend some amount of money to cleanse Ogoni. Till date, nothing has happened. You are taking them for a ride. You are taking us for fools because you've entered a treaty, an agreement with likes of Tompolo and Asadun Kubo. Is Tompolo and Asadun Kubo speaking for the entire Niger Delta region? No, these are individuals who are speaking for themselves, who are making money for themselves. So you cannot just one out of 2 million people. And I've seen as Sabi Kuba and Tompolo say coming out to appeal to the youths for them to embark on dialogue. What dialogue? Nobody, no government institution has monopoly of rascality. I have come to understand that in Nigeria, the government, what the language the government understand is violence.
Exactly.
Because when you come for a round table meeting, this man will not take you serious. So probably if you threaten them, they will sit back.
And this is the other thing. So unfortunately, I have a very exclusive interview with a Niger Delta youth. I will be uploading it. Don't miss that interview. It is an eye-opener. It's mind-blowing. Of course, before you leave, the 3 presidential jet that was seized, P2B said is an international embarrassment. What is your perspective regarding that development?
Mr. Thank you, the moderator, for that wonderful submission. It is, if there's another word to classify it, if there's another word for you to qualify it, it is more than a national embarrassment. The federal government and Ogun State government have brought shame to Nigeria. Why would in the first place you actually the Chinese firm gave your state money and federal government will be the collateral? Why didn't you as a state pay the funds back? And this same government, the money he collected, what did he use it for? I am not calling anybody out. I am calling the governor of Ogun State out, Abiodun. because he used the federal government as collateral for him to get the money from Chinese, from the Chinese, from China. Now he has refused to pay back.
Would it be a Yahoo Yahoo in the highest levels?
That is, see, that is their problem. They think they can easily go scot free with what illegality in Nigeria compared to the Western world. You know, these are things these men does in Nigeria, and then they go away with it. No court to try them, no court. If such thing happen in Nigeria, no court they try them.
At all, at all.
But see it.
They have been indicted in France and, of course, confiscated.
That is where law works. 3 presidential jets. 3 presidential jets.
And more, of course, assets is targeted in eight countries.
Let them seize the assets. What did he use the money for? Because before you use federal government as a collateral to take a loan, federal government must be involved. Federal government must be a signatory to it. Now, what did he, Ogun State government,
there are no roads there,
and the federal government use the funds for? You go to Ogun State, it's an eyesore. No roads in Ogun State. People are dying of poverty, hunger. You went abroad and collected a loan. Now the loan, you've siphoned the money. It's time for you to pay back. You cannot pay back. The time frame given by the Chinese firm, it has elapsed. You see, if I am even happy that the US government gave that verdict that more assets should be seized. If it's possible, yes, that more assets should be seized. Since they are bent on bringing shame to the common man on the streets, the money you claim to borrow, who did he borrow it for?
What did he use it for? Apart your brother said they use it to drink tea. Why you are protesting? They are using it to drink tea.
Dapo, the governor of Ogun State should come out and tell Nigerians what the money, the loan he took, what did he use it for? Ogun State has no road. Ogun State is the worst state in Nigeria.
Let alone potable drinking water.
Compared to, in terms of infrastructure wise, the only thing it does is to get money, start buying houses in Magodo, buying houses in Lekki. For how long? I am happy that America has seized their private jets. If it's possible, sorry.
Is it America that sees it?
It's American court that gave that judgment.
You don't mean it?
That gave the judges.
Where have they been since? Why are they not looking into Biafra courts?
If it's possible, let them seize more of all the private jets. If it's possible, let them seize seize Tinubu. Everyone involved in that loan should be seized as well. Because this man should not use Nigeria's Commonwealth as collateral. Because that private jet belongs to us, every Nigeria. If it's possible, those who signed that document should be seized as well.
To go and serve a jet term in wherever they...
Look at men. This is the same Ogun State governor that was involved in a drug case, related case. A governor that dropped out of OAU, Ife. He's not free school. Paraventure, he went into oil mogul, found his way into criminality and then illegality. He's now the governor of the state.
Well, I think we will discuss that.
He attested to it now. It is online. There was no free school now. Drop out of OAU Ife. Before he left America, he left US. And then when he went for US, he came back. He was deported due to drug related issues, just like his father. Like father, like son. So what do you expect?
What do you expect? Yes, you that is watching us, what do you expect? Of course, that is the question posed to you. I don't know what you expect. These are people expressing their opinions and, of course, on matters of importance, bordering on social, political, and economic sphere. And security-wise, as just is happening this moment, Peter B, the presidential aspirant, of course, of Labour Party, has condemned this national embarrassment that was brought about by the Ogun state government and the federal government, leading to the seizure, confiscation of Nigerians' national assets, a presidential jet of fleet for that cause. It's quite unfortunate, but does these people understand what it means, natural or national embarrassment? Well, they don't care whatever that happens, of course, because once they have tea to drink and they have enough money to spend and, of course, to store for their unborn generation, that is good for them. They felt fulfilled while the masses are languishing in abject poverty. Is quite very disturbing and unfortunate indeed. Whatever be the case, we are wrapping it up today in today's political discuss here in CoWeb TV. Thank you for being part of this discussion. We do appreciate you. Continue to hit the like button, share this video, let it go viral, let others get to understand what is happening, keeping it real. Of course, has been our commitment, and this platform provides opportunity for the common men on the street to express their own views and, of course, position regarding what is happening as it bothers on them, because whatever is happening has a direct impact on the masses, even those in diaspora who face such level of embarrassment. I mean, it's becoming a mockery, of course, to community of nations, and that does not augur well to any responsible individual finding himself who finds himself within the competition called Nigeria. Thank you once again for being part of this discussion. I remain Chigozendi, the host anchor. Don't forget to hit the like buttons and turn on the notification buttons. And of course, subscribe if you have not done so. It is a necessity so that you can get our videos once it's been uploaded live and direct. Just as I promised, there is an exclusive interaction interview conducted by one of the Niger Delta youths who, of course, expressed their unbiased, of course, position regarding the cause of Biafra. And this will interest you. Keep watching, keep in tune, of course, as we come your way in subsequent edition, not just a few minutes from here. Thank you once again. Bye until we come your way in subsequent edition.